Tom Hall. I'm a local historian and the City of Fort Myers Public Art Consultant. Today I'd like to tell you about the buildings that are behind me. Those are occupied by the Veranda Restaurant, one of downtown Fort Myers' premier eating spots. These buildings were built in 1902 by a gentleman by the name of Manuel S. Gonzales, which makes Manuel S. Gonzales one of the original 4 settlers of the city of Fort Myers. So what Manuel S. Gonzales did is he built these 2 beautiful southern Victorian homes here on the corner of 2nd and Broadway. One thing, when Manuel S. Gonzales built a building, it was built to last.
Boy, that's for sure. You can't even put a nail in this wood.
Manuel, as was his custom at the time, probably used wood that he salvaged from the old fort in the construction of these buildings. If that's the case, they're one of the few artifacts from the old fort that still exists to this day. So let's fast forward to the late 1960s. And at that point, a gentleman by the name of Herbert Peter Pulitzer, he purchased the 2 houses, not really for himself. He wanted to buy them as a gift for his longtime friend and fishing boat captain, a gentleman by the name of, and I'm not making this up, Fingers O'Banion. Fingers O'Banion later started to use the 2 houses as a restaurant. And in 1978 is when Mr. Peden purchased them. He was an aspiring restaurateur at the time, and he acquired these 2 buildings and made it into Fort Myers' ultimate dining experience. After Mr. Peden took over the restaurant, this bar became known or nicknamed Courtroom B. And that's because Veranda at that time was only a block away from the courthouse. And this was the site where the judges and a whole slew of lawyers would populate. One of the interesting things about the Veranda is it combines a romantic ambiance with its historical context. And another thing, besides the beautiful architecture, when you look at all the walls, you'll see all kinds of historic photographs from Fort Myers' early history. Highlights of the Veranda dining experience is being able to sit tableside out in this kind of intimate courtyard. Last count, they had logged somewhere in the neighborhood of more than 500 marriage proposals have taken place out here in this courtyard.